The landscape is changing. The relationship between science and society is opening up, presenting new challenges and new opportunities to rethink science communication. We live in uncertain times. Faced with uncertainty, contradictions and confusion, how do people make sense of scientific information and decide what they should do? And what role does science communication have in this sense-making process? During the first wave of the coronavirus pandemic, we conducted over 80 in-depth interviews with a diverse group of citizens across Europe to find out how they made sense of such an important and impactful socio-scientific issue. Whether it's face masks, vaccination or containment measures, the issues we deal with are complex, uncertain and ambiguous. How do we make sense of this? Decide what is true and what is not. Decide who to trust and what to do. There may be too much or too little information, but people are always faced with gaps in their understanding of an issue. How do they deal with these gaps that continuously emerge? What we found was that drawing on resources from personal situations and societal contexts was decisive in overcoming those gaps. Citizens primarily drew insights from the people close to them and from their own personal needs, more so than information from science communication. For example, the closeness of the pandemic as well as their own perceived vulnerability determine to a large extent how people would see and deal with particular issues, such as the justification of containment measures. And they relied heavily on pre-existing worldviews and trust in those around them, as well as in institutions like government, scientists and healthcare workers. If information is only a small part of sense-making, how can science communication support the public in making sense of science-based issues? And how can it do that when sense-making is a contextual and continuing real-world process? How can science communication contribute to societal trust when knowledge is complex, uncertain, and ambiguous?